hope that answers your question, Omar.
Yes, it does.
Now I have one for you. Why all this fascination for me and my dead wife?
I told you. I too lost a woman that I once loved.
Did it happen suddenly? Like Taylor's death?
Very similar. She was kidnapped on the eve of my marriage. And like Ridge, I also did not have a chance to say goodbye.
Has there been another woman since?
No. And this is why I'm so intrigued by your husband. After all, he fell in love with you so soon after the death of his former wife. One has to wonder.
One has to wonder what?
Well, it has been many years since my Fatima died, and I still have not been able to share the love of another. This is not to insult you, Ridge, but is it not possible that your love for this woman, Taylor, has been somewhat romanticized by her death?
No, it is not possible, Omar. And you do insult me if you imply anything otherwise.
So if I save my money in the bank instead of at home, they pay me interest?
That's the way it works.
Okay, I have $138. How much will they pay me for that?
All right. Now listen, you wizards of Wall Street, we got a lot of work to do around here. Or maybe I should say, we got a lot of money to make around here. Kevin, if you've tagged all of those gowns, why don't you take the rack to Saul downstairs, okay?
Right. Thanks a lot, Dylan.
Hey, no problem, Kev.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi. Wow.
Is Dylan in there talking to Sally?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Well, look at you. Where have you been?
Oh, just being recreated by one of the world's best. So, what do you think?
I'll tell you what I think. I think you look fabulous. So chic, so sophisticated.
Oh, thanks, Sally.
So, who did this to you?
Ever hear of José Ibert?
The José Ibert.
You mean that hair guy?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, Dylan, he is not just that hair guy. He is the magician of Maine. This man is the Michelangelo of Moose. Jessica, my darling, it is every woman's fantasy to have that man go to work and use those hands to sculpt the hair and the face.
Well, tell me, why did you do this? Whose idea was it?
Oh, actually, it was Ivana's idea. She and Thorne thought that I could use some cheering up.
Well, it certainly looks like it worked.
Well, it did. I feel like I can handle anything, Dylan. Anything.
Your wife just asked you a question.
James, please.
No, I mean it. I don't know who you are anymore. Please, why don't you tell me? Tell us.
Don't you see how sophomoric this is?
Sophomoric?
Well, it's turned into some sort of a sensitivity session. That's not why I'm here.
Why don't you want to talk about yourself?
Sheila knows who I am. That's never been a secret.
I know that you loved me when you married me. I know that you couldn't get enough of me, and now you have nothing but contempt for me. Why? And why is that? What did I do to deserve that?
Look, we've been through all this, Sheila. We don't have to go through it again.
Okay, you see what I mean? You see, he doesn't want to communicate, James.
Eric, we need you involved in this process.
Sweetheart, please. It's the only way we're going to solve our problems.
Sheila, our problems are insurmountable. The only way to solve it, the only way to solve our problems is for you and me to get a divorce.
you go, James. How do we deal with him? Eric's reticence, his unwillingness to open up, that means something. I shouldn't have to tell you that.
Eric said he wants a divorce.
That's not opening up. That's a cop-out.
Since when have you become an expert in psychotherapy?
I've disclosed a whole lot more than you.
No, you haven't. You're not disclosing here. You're manipulating. You're trying to make it seem as though you're opening up, but you're not really.
Wait, I just stood here, and I poured my guts out to you, Eric.
No, you just said you want a husband and a baby.
I want you.
Well, you can't have me.
Yes. Oh, yes, I can. And I will. You will be mine again.
And that's what I'm dealing with.
Did you hear what you just said?
What about it?
It sounded pretty desperate to me.
Sounded like love to me.
No, it didn't. It sounded like need. Obsessive need.
Okay. Okay, so I need the man that I love. There is nothing abnormal about that.
I wonder what came first. Your love for Eric or your need for him?
What are you getting at, James?
We're going to talk a little more, Sheila. About you.
My God, what's going on out there?
I'm sorry you feel insulted by this, my friend.
No, Omar, I don't think you are.
Ridge.
I beg your pardon?
How dare you question me and how I felt about my dead wife?
I'm only trying to understand.
Honey, I'm sure it was nothing personal.
Then what was it? What are you after, Omar?
I am after nothing.
Then why did you lie?
Ridge.
Lie. What did I lie about?
Brooke asked you if there was a woman in your life, someone you love, and you told her no.
And I repeat, there is not.
Then you lie again.
Oh, Ridge, stop it.
Why do you think I'm lying?
Because I know there is a woman. I even know her name, Omar. You see, Brooke and I, we were in her room tonight.
What? You were in my room?
I sense a major change in someone.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, do we like this change?
Well, we have to get used to it.
Oh, I don't know about that, Dylan. I can tell you right now. I like it. I like it a lot. You're not just a young girl anymore. Now you're a fine young woman, full of confidence, in control of yourself and everything around you. And it couldn't have come at a better time, Dylan, because you are going to need the backup and support of a friendship with a fine young woman like that. You are going to need it for the battle of your life against Stephanie Forrester.
Sally's right. You're gonna be arraigned and put on trial. Why? Because you love me. It's your only crime.
Honey, it will never stand up. I don't want you worrying about it. In fact, I don't even want you thinking about it.
You can't keep protecting me, Dylan. I am gonna stand by you no matter what.
Jess, I am not trying to protect you.
Dylan, now listen to me. This is not just a matter of a new hairdo and some new makeup and maybe a more sophisticated way of dressing. We got a whole new person here. A person that I think is ready and armed for battle.
Yes, so give me the gun and show me the front lines.
Well, it is a little bit like Connor Davis said. Jessica can be your best defensive weapon.
Connor said that?
Ask Dylan.
Did he?
Yeah, he said something like that.
Well, he's right. Look, I have been so down for so many weeks now. But I have realized we have everything going for us, Dylan. I mean, we have Sally, we have Connor. Most of all, we have each other. And there is no one or nothing that can destroy that.
Oh, I won't argue with you there.
So bring on the arraignment and bring on the trial because I know I can handle anything.
Atta girl, Jessica, so do I. You are absolutely top of the line. I wish I had a jury in this room right now.
I wish they were here too because I would dare them to look at us and tell us that this is anything but love. Look, you know, I may be underage legally, but mentally and emotionally, I am as in control as anybody. I want them to see that.
Oh, they will, Jess. Believe me, they will see it.
And when they do, they are going to throw that trial out of court so fast that my aunt and uncle won't know what hit them. Dylan, this is a test. What you're going through is just a test of our strength. And that's how we have to look at it. We have to just look at it as something we have to get through. And something we are going to win. Together.
You were in someone's room.
That's right.
Your Highness, we just wanted to look
There's a
around.
woman named Layla staying in that room, Your Highness. Someone you're in love with, or at least were once.
No, Ridge, it's me. I'm Layla.
You met this woman?
No, but we read a letter you wrote to her.
It was just laying out.
This letter, what did it say?
Let me put it this way. It's very obvious this woman is extremely special to you.
Yes, she is.
God. Are you going to tell them who I am? Yes, tell them who I am, Omar.
So why did you tell us there's no one in your life?
Because there isn't.
What about Layla?
Layla is not who you think she is.
What do you mean?
Let me tell you about her.
Talk about me. That's all we've been doing is talking about me. There's nothing more to say.
I want you to describe your feelings about Eric.
I love Eric.
Why do you love Eric? What is it about Eric that you love?
He's attractive, sensitive, caring, giving. Look, James, this is really ridiculous.
Sheila, a lot of men are attractive and sensitive, but why me?
Well, why not you?
What is it about Eric that you find so irresistible? Is there something particular about him that you love? What's the basis for your feelings?
And what specific trait is it about me that you find so attractive?
I don't know what you guys want me to say.
The truth, Sheila. The truth is what we want you to say. And the truth is money. Money and power, that's the thing you don't want to give up, isn't it?
No. No, Eric, it wasn't your money or your power that I was attracted to.
I don't believe you.
I do. It's too simple.
Well, thank you, James.
James, you don't know this woman the way I do.
Eric, you don't know this woman the way you think you do. Nobody knows this.
Would you both please stop? I'm practically transparent.
Oh, Sheila, you're anything but transparent. What does Eric know about your past? What does he know about your childhood? Your family? Your teenage years?
He knows my mother.
Did she tell you anything?
No. Sheila wouldn't allow that.
Don't you see what the problem is? Love is based on attraction, yes, but that's only one little part of it. Healthy love is based on knowledge. You know a lot about Eric. He knows nothing about you. Do you want him back?
Of course I do.
Then you better get prepared to open up to him. You better take that risk. Because if you don't do that, Eric will never be yours. Now, Eric, does any of this ring true? Does it sound familiar?
Yes, it does, all of it.
You heard him. What are you going to do? It's in your hands. Now, we can either cancel these therapy sessions right now, because we're not going to accomplish anything, or else you can talk to us. Tell us about your past, particularly about your past. Now, what's it going to be? What do you want to do? There are no other choices.
want to continue.
Okay. Can you talk to us?
Yes. I'll tell you what you want to know. I'll tell you all about me.
It is true that I'm deeply in love with this woman known as Layla. But unfortunately, she does not share this feeling.
Why is she staying at the palace?
She was ill when I met her. She was found lying in a gutter behind the marketplace. She was dressed in rags. She had nothing. I brought her in and nursed her to health. And in the process, I gave her my heart.
She must have some feelings for you.
Yes, she appreciates me. But there is a great difference between appreciation in its highest form and love, even in its simplest form. And my Layla, high though her esteem might be for me, does not love me.
Is there hope?
I don't know. I try to convince myself that she will change, that someday her admiration will change to passion, but till then I wait and I pray.
What is she like, Your Highness?
A beautiful woman. A tender woman. A woman with the sensitivity of an angel and the grace of a goddess.
You don't feel she's taking advantage?
Oh, no. She would never do that.
Well, then she will be yours one day, Prince Omar. You have a very sensitive soul. It surrounds you. Your generosity, your goodwill. If this woman is as virtuous as you say she is, then she's worthy of you, and you are worthy of her. I truly believe that your prayers will be answered someday.
You know, I'm living proof that this can happen to anybody. For years, I've dreamt about having a family of my own. There were times in my life when I felt like it may never happen. But look at me now. I have an amazing wife, 2 adorable children waiting for me at home. I've everything I've ever wanted and more. See, I think life has a way sometimes of giving you what you need, if you're patient. Lord knows Brooke and I have been patient. It took us 7 years to get to where we are now. And we wouldn't trade it for anything. So I have to agree with Brooke. Same thing will happen for you. You will have Layla. And she'll be as loving to you as Brooke has been to me. She seems like a nice person. And she sounds like the kind of person that deserves you. Layla will be yours. So don't give up on her.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No. It can never be. It's you, Rich. You're the only one I'll ever